This episode, we sail through a gale and then seek shelter from a storm under the Temple of Poseidon. Does he look after us? We'll have to find out. They have literally just come in and anchored right over our chain. Tony's dealing with it. Good man. Why? I mean, there's a whole Anchorage. Do people do this? Like, there's all the space in the world. Why would you literally come and park your boat less than a boat length away from ours, in front of us, where clearly our anchor's chain's gonna be? Take me to the ocean, where there's nobody. So, only got the staysail out. We've just put second reef in it. 39.9 knots of wind so far. Tony's on the helm. He says it feels fine.
Yeah, it's fine.
Really manageable. There is a bit of swell. It is on the beam, but it's okay at the moment.
We're the lee of the land, so it's not built up.
Yeah.
But yeah, it is blowing a hoolie.
It's blowing a hoolie! And it is, I don't know if I've said this, the anniversary of us getting rhythm last year. So why not take her out? That was a big bit of swell. Splashy one. Take her out for a spicy sail. Yeah. Feels good. And just like that, flat as a pancake between these two. Suddenly very sheltered, it won't last. Yeah, I went down to 9, I went down to 4 knots, you saw, Tony, didn't you?
Yeah.
So put the engine on. Back out there, it'll be back to the fun. Tony's back on the helm now. Oh crap. Okay, we have got gusts.
Yeah. 20 knot gusts.
Yeah, we popped away the head sail because we go from 4 knots into the 30s, and we're in a fairly narrow channel between mainland and the island. So it makes steering really difficult and not very safe. So we've popped it away. We'll see what it's like on the other side. But yeah, I've got the engine on just for a little bit. So you can see how sudden the gusts are. Was that there? It was a little 4.8, 4 knots, and within the space of a minute we'd had up into the 30s, which is why now it's giving a range up to 44.5, just because of the weird array. I've never had it like that. 4.8 to 44.5. It's anticipating. I don't think it will go that high. Famous last words, I'm sure. But yeah, so it's why it's just better to put the head sail away, hand steer, motor through until you're into kind of more steady winds and you know what you're anticipating. Dealing with the embarrassment that is the lines.
Hello, it's coming up to 11:15. We finished our sail. It took 3 to 4 hours. We got here about 7 o'clock, I think it was.
Yeah.
The winds were picking up on the way here, a smidge.
Just as we were arriving.
Yeah.
Didn't make anchoring very easily done.
No, anchoring in 20 odd knots.
It hit 36 knots when I was trying to anchor.
Oh right, okay.
I was
fair enough.
stressed at that helm, like. We did it first go, didn't we?
Yeah, just got the chain down in a half decent position and then let the boat just dragged back on the chain. I just chucked the chain out while the boat was dragging back.
And it's holding fine in the...
Yeah, it is holding at the moment. And
almost
I think
40 knots.
Yeah, it is blowing a hoolie. It's a lot more than forecast at the moment.
I think we were expecting gusts to 27, weren't we?
Yeah, so that's what we're expecting at the moment. It's gusted up to 40, so...
It was a good sail though.
But yeah, the sail in general was good. Not ideal conditions. You don't really want to be out in 36 knots. Or
we hit 38.9 knots.
38.9 knots.
Was our highest. So close to 40. I wanted it to get to 40.
Yeah, I didn't mind.
It's the difference between us.
Yes.
I was excited. It's good. It's good learning. It's good to kind of get over the fear of these numbers and just know you can handle them.
Yeah.
Personally, because I have the fear of the numbers, but it felt really controlled and it was light. It was really. I enjoyed it. I wanted it to go to 40. But we're tired now.
We are.
I'm not sure what sleep we're gonna get.
No, and tomorrow's meant to be the same sort of weather.
Worse. It's meant to be worse. But we've got an awesome anchorage under the Temple of Poseidon.
We are. It is really nice. Probably.
So either he's going to watch over us, or he's going to call us to his watery grave.
We shall see.
We shall see. But it's awesome, isn't it?
It is. If it wasn't so blowy, it would be ideal.
We'd put the drone up.
Yeah. But yeah, put the drone up now and just fly away.
The boat might anyway.
Yeah. So it's the following morning. It's meant to get a little bit hairier with the weather and wind today. And so far it has been. It's 11:10. I've seen a dinghy get flipped over multiple times. That was getting towed on the back of or it was just tied off on the back of the boat.
They've lost their oars.
They probably lost their oars. They lost anything that was not attached. That's for sure. There's another boat I thought might be dragging earlier. I can confirm that it definitely did drag, and it's dragged out quite far now. But there's quite a few people on board. They seem like they're sorting it out. And the other boat, there was another boat that's next to us. They're currently trying to re-anchor. But yeah, those guys are having a nightmare at the moment.
They're not having a good time.
No, I do not want to be them.
I know, it's really on edge.
Look, if I can zoom in on them. Bit of a hairy anchor. Jesus. Bit of a hairy anchorage. It did not say this in Navigate. Yeah, if we knew, we would have stayed in the other one and waited it out, but we didn't know how lucky we had it. So it's currently 6:15. In an hour or so we'll get a little bit darker, but before then I'm gonna check the snubber, just to check any wear on it, and if it's rubbing on anything, to check if it's fraying, so I don't want it failing. Last night I also put another rope on there just in case, for peace of mind really, more than anything else. Just in case the snubber did give way. I did put tape around it earlier just because I can see a tiny bit of wear, but I'll just check how that's doing, but it might get a little bit louder. The snubber takes the load off the windlass and transfers it to the two separate ropes, which are attached to the two forward cleats that run over the anchor rollers where it attaches to the chain. So the chain here has no tension on it, but as you can see it can cause some friction on the ropes itself. So I decide to lift the chain out of the way to mitigate the chafing. Overall the snubber looks okay. It has a small amount of chafe on it, but nothing concerning. Also, has anyone got any anchoring tips? I'm going to upgrade that snubber anyway to 18mm. Not that it needs it, I think it's alright. 16mm, but the last one on this boat was 18mm, 3-strand nylon. I find it quite hard to find nylon in Greece, but I read on the internet that it's the preferred snubber material instead of the plastic type. I can't remember off the top of my head now, but yeah, if anyone's got any anchoring or snubber techniques or tips, then yeah, put them in the comment section. So I want to read about them, because that is the only thing keeping us from hitting the rocks, so I need to know these things. So it's blowing a hoolie outside, Bryony. What are you doing at the moment, apart from drinking?
I'm taking one for the team, finishing off this gin that we're not going to have on the boat. Someone's got to do it. I am editing the teaser trailer for our YouTube, because the wonderful Adam Cumbers has sent us across our cut above sailing sea shanty, which might play now. Yeah. Which is very exciting. It's late and I'm tired, so I'm not going to do any medical stuff today. I need to do it tomorrow. I've been saying that for the last week. Yeah, I'm just having fun editing instead, because towel and hoolie.
When you live on a boat, you live by the weather, and sometimes that means we are forced to hunker down and work on our projects whilst the storm passes through. When it's for days on end, things can feel slow and tedious, but what matters is that we are safe, the boat is cared for, and sunnier days are on their way.
Dinner time on the cut above with, is it port?
Yeah.
Port. The winds have died down. Well, I was drinking that gin anyway, to be fair. What have you been doing today? I actually don't know, so this is not awkward talk. I don't know what he's been doing today.
So I was trying to sort out insurance for the boat. It's the insurance crept up quite fast. So today I've contacted all the companies that all the insurance companies that I can find.
That will cover what, the Atlantic crossing?
Yeah, well I told them what we're doing, so either they cover us or they won't. So yeah, that's what I've done. I did other things as well. I can't remember.
You snuck out the camera now. I mean, you're just about in it. There we go. Sorry folks.
That's about it really. It's a bit of tidying. Preparing for tomorrow really. Most of it's yours.
My stuff has gotten a bit spread out. I did notice, I'm sorry. Happens every now and then.
But yeah, the wind's died down to 14 knots at the moment, so a lot better than it was yesterday.
Are you going to fly the drone?
And yeah, plan is fly the drone over the ruins just in the background.
Poseidon's Temple. It is ruins, I guess. You're not wrong. Still looks pretty good though, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Poseidon is the brother of Zeus. After the overthrow of their father Cronus, he drew lots with Zeus and Hades, another brother, for shares of this world. His prize was to become protector of all waters, lord of the sea.
Hoist the sails and trim the sheets. The ocean rhythm sets the beat. Horizon bound where freedom's found. following life's compass.